Good evening, folks. I'm Al. He's Jonesy. G'day, Jonesy.
G'day.
And you're watching Alan Jonesy's NFL inaugural podcast. We're going to start by this week's wildcard round. Pretty exciting stuff, folks. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Alan Jonesy's NFL. And now we're going to preview this season's wildcard round, starting with Oakland Raiders, who are travelling to the Houston Texans. And this is a very interesting game because both teams are losing their they've lost their quarterbacks. Brock Osweiler is starting this week, Jonesy, if you can believe that. Somehow or other, I just think that Oakland, they're going to miss Derek Carr too badly. Texans for me.
Look, I think the Houston Texans did something this year. They won the AFC South. They got themselves into the playoffs with really no quarterback play at all. The Oakland Raiders, on the other hand, have Derek Carr, almost an MVP season if he doesn't go down. They're playing with their guy, the third string quarterback. The guy probably hasn't even brought his helmet for the last 16 weeks to the field. Now he's got to play. They're playing away from home. If they had anyone else, I would pick the Raiders, but I'm with the Texans as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you.
Well, the Detroit Lions lost the last game of the season, but because the Washington Redskins also lost, they make the playoffs. They travel to the Seahawks.
Bloody Kirk Cousins.
The Seahawks are very deadly at home this year. Have won a lot of games. I think they can win this game. What do you think, Al?
Look, well, the Lions lost their last 3 games, so even though Matt Stafford has been quite, look, I tell you what, he's been quite exceptional with what he's been able to do with his team this year. No Megatron Jonesy, I mean, that's a big hole in any offense, and he's somehow found a way to drag them up from the mire.
Sound like you're going to pick them out.
Well, Jonesy, the Seahawks haven't really done that much for me either recently. It's a bit. I don't want to quote Janet Jackson, but you know, what have you done for me lately? And these two teams have come up a little bit empty. I was even a little bit concerned that somehow that the Seahawks might even, dare I say, fall victim to the 49ers, and somehow or other the 49ers again managed to lose that game as opposed to the Seahawks. But Russell Wilson just doesn't seem quite. They're missing Earl Thomas in the back. There's no doubt about that. The ridiculous amount of success quarterbacks have when he is not playing. It's.
So who are you picking, Al?
I'm going to go. Look, I'm home ground bench. I'm going to say the Seahawks, Jonesy.
Oh, so you took out the Lions, then you picked the Seahawks. Nice.
Jonesy, can you please introduce the folks to your favourite segment of the week?
Well, Al.
Thank you.
It's my second favourite.
Oh.
After us, of course. It's Melroy's Meltdown.
Oh.
Hi there. Welcome to a new segment we have on Alan Jones's NFL, hopefully a recurring segment, Melroy's Meltdown. My first target this week, Colin Kaepernick, 49ers quarterback, all-round wanker. This bloke, my gripe with him is kneeling in the national anthem. Some may say that's alright, but then, not voting in the national election. This is a bloke who his own mother wouldn't give him a Christmas present. I have no respect for Colin Kaepernick, and neither should the rest of the NFL or the viewers. This guy is the biggest hypocrite since Donald Trump. Talks a lot of shit and delivers it on the field. And Colin, you've been added to the list of Melroy. Of the biggest wankers, which will be a long list by the end of the season, let me tell you. And the next time you're kneeling, you better hope that Melroy's not there to lay a barrage of punches on you. You'll be Ronda Rousey, I'll be Amanda Nunes. Colin, you're a wanker.
Next game sees the 6-seeded Dolphins, AFC-seeded Dolphins, I will qualify that by saying, travel out to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers this week. Jonesy, as maybe previously discussed on the last tape, which was obviously rubbish, I suggested that Ryan Tannehill has been pretty reasonable for the Dolphins this year, and unfortunately he broke down. I think without him in the starting lineup, the Steelers have got too many offensive weapons. Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, just champions. I think that the Steelers will win this one at home, probably in freezing cold conditions, 20-10.
I think the Dolphins have really played well this year. I think
Ndamukong Suh, I love that player, by the way.
Yep, I think the Dolphins have played well this year. I think they've overachieved. There was even talk about maybe Ryan Tannehill being ready for a few snaps this week. I can't see it happening. The Pittsburgh Steelers are one of my picks to make it to the AFC Championship game. I think they're a very good team. Roethlisberger, Brown, Bell, you mentioned them before. I think they can win, and I think they'll win easily, 35-20. In the last NFC wildcard matchup, the New York Giants travel to Lambeau Field to take on Green Bay Packers in this battle of quarterbacks who have also won Super Bowls, Al. It's a very tough game to pick. I think both teams have had mixed form coming in, although the Green Bay Packers did say they were going to run the field. Aaron Rodgers has been playing really well. He's got a lot of weapons back. The defense is playing better, but you can never write off the Giants. You just can't do it. They've got the weapons to do it. They can hit you hard.
Their defense more than that to the Giants, but anyway.
They did beat Dallas twice this year. The premier team in the NFC, and I think the Dallas don't really want to see the Giants. I think the Packers can win this game. I think they're going to win. They're at home. Aaron Rodgers, probably the MVP of the league, and the Giants to win 27-22.
Don't you mean the Packers?
Sorry, the Packers.
Yeah. Look, Jonesy, let me congratulate you for a start by getting a little bit of a Greg Norman accent going there. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fantastic. I thought that it's been something that you've wanted to introduce to this concept from the start. And I think if you just keep going in those slow steps, then, yeah, you'll probably just subliminally somehow get me to start sounding a little bit American myself. One can only hope. Back to this game. A lot of people are talking about how the winner of this game is going to give Dallas some trouble in a couple of weeks. Well, I tell you what, that's quite possible. I don't mind either of these two, as much as I don't like to say that. Aaron Rodgers, what he's done with the Packers recently is just berserk. They're on a 6-0 tear. They are just dominating on the offensive side of the field. It's just crazy. Funnily enough, the Giants, their strength, Jonesy, is clearly in the back half. I mean, their defense has been outstanding. They went out and got some great players. Look, it's a bit of a fence for me. I'm going to say hard to go past Aaron Rodgers. The Packers in this one, 20-17.